Joining us right now is Chocko Valliappa. Chocko,
Hi.
good to see you.
Hello.
Patrick O'Malley.
Nice to see you, Al.
Good to see you too. V Technologies, this company has added over 1,000 employees in this calendar year. It's amazing, guys. Congratulations. Also, I understand you just made it into the Inc. 500, number 488?
Yes, sir.
488, tell us about V Technologies.
V Technologies is based on a long tradition of the Valliappa family that Chocko will talk about. And we've adopted the quality and the focus where we want delighted employees that are passionate, have fun, make a lot of money from the U.S. side, and are committed to the level of excellence that we have enjoyed in the past.
Well, I know, Chocko, that this company is not just the 4 or 5 years old that the U.S. side is, but really more like 100 years old. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, we started off as a part of the Indian freedom movement in a way when our founder, where he said that we have to create jobs being a British colony, otherwise we would be ruled by Britain forever. So, and then as a result, he also started a university where we have 10,000 students on campus today.
He started a university that now has 10,000 students, but this is no regular university. You guys are really molding these students into a ready-made job.
Exactly. So what we look at is we look at companies and what they want. Like, you know, we work in the healthcare industry, so we take the requirements and say if you need ICD-10, the International Classification of Disease, and what it entails. So, for example, if they academically graduate out, they'd be Bachelor of Science or something. But here we look at the anatomy, physiology, and marry it with U.S. healthcare and say, okay, this is a custom tinker job as a U.S. medical coder, and then certify them and start having them work for U.S. hospitals. And similarly on the engineering side, so we do the same thing for custom tinkering, like, you know, for automobiles. So we do automobile packaging, custom tailored to be design, mechanical, and optimization of logistics. So that's what we package together today.
Talk about the genesis of V Technologies for the U.S.
We were working out from India, servicing American clients, and we understand it's always good to be close to the customer, because the closer you are to the customer, you understand the customer's problems, expectations, needs, requirements. That led me to look at having a company, and then that's how we brought in Patrick with a plethora of experience in running major corporations in the U.S., and Patrick's now built a team.
Patrick, talk about your background a little bit.
Well, I was with the large companies, IBM, AT&T, and Sprint. I had the opportunity to meet Chocko, and it was just a nice fit. He said, I want somewhere who'd kind of been there, done that, and go after major important clients in the industry. He took me over to India right away, and I think that was a crucial thing because I got to see the university, I got to see our delivery sites, and what I noticed was our operational processes were second to none. And the people were very dedicated, very loyal, and I could see the popularity of Chocko and his family, and I just couldn't say no. I mean, I thought it was a great opportunity.
You guys are in the Inc. 500, which is even more prestigious, and at 488. What does that mean to V Technologies?
Well, it means that we're validated. Our value proposition is accuracy, competency, and teamwork will lead to outstanding business results. Our clients say we're accuracy in terms of medical coding, RCM processing for both providers and payers in the medical industry, that we're second to none. When you do a deal with V Technologies Inc. or V Technologies USA, it's very closely monitored both ways. You know, I make sure that Chocko's involved in the partnership. He makes sure that I'm involved in all the partnerships that we set up in India, and we think we're second to none in this industry.
Where do you think V Technologies is going from here? You're in the U.S. right now pretty strong.
Yes.
Is there a worldwide component, or is he already taking care of that?
It's a global component, and the beauty of being backed by a university is you always get creative thinking, and you can always change to the marketplace. We're being asked right now to do big data analysis, a lot of analytics based in this industry, so we will really hire the best people. We will actually hire too many people in coding, for example, and then take the cream of the crop. And these people are smart. So you don't just do one area coding, they'll be trained in the other coding, and they have a lifelong experience, and we demand a lot of them. And now you get a lot of, you know, A-type players on both sides. The future is very bright because they're all creating things and delivering things and always looking for new ways to improve our delivery to market.
Chocko, what excites you about this company that you have now given birth to, basically?
Our brand promise is extraordinary outcomes, and then how we've gone about over the years in producing extraordinary outcomes for our clients. So today, If you look at our client base, so we have 3 of the top 5 hospitals
Wow.
in the US, and then we also have 3 of the top 5 airlines, for example, so in terms of payment processing. It's interesting challenges, like you mentioned earlier, like how do we put in 1,000 employees over? So we took the training process, which was 3 months, and we actually shrunk it down to half. And how we did that is through our e-learning process. So all our training is now gamification. So we actually have 3 different games for which the employee goes through. So that's enabled us to not only compromise on time, but we've not compromised on quality. That the quality is right up there, and like what Patrick said, like quality is what drives business around.
So that's brilliant gamification, right? I mean, it's brilliant.
It's the way youngsters are, like they like to game, and then we have simple games, for example, on U.S. names. Like if you found Chocko Valliappa hard to pronounce, like it is the same way for a guy in India trying to get the name. So we have names dropping down. Before the name drops down, they have to type the name and make it accurate. So and the speed keeps on going up. So that's an interesting game for them to just play. But at the same time, they're learning the names. So.
Absolutely, it makes it fun, and fun opens the door to learning, right?
Yeah.
Well, V Technologies. It is Inc. number 488 in the Inc. 500, and I love what you guys are doing. It's fantastic. Patrick O'Malley.
Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Chocko,
Thank you.
congratulations.